This is Sherrick's Broadcast Network. For news, education, sports, weather, technology, science, culture and more. From our headquarters in Houston, Texas. Hosted by Ibrahim Sherrick.
Hello, my Fambudem, Unakabo, and welcome to Sherrick's Broadcast Network, the place where they bring you good information on education on plenty topics where they benefit we all. And so today again, we bring to a live broadcast from Houston, Texas, especially from studio number 8. And of course, now we delight all time for bring you important news and information. Today we're going to cover plenty topics, and so we ask that you relax, you take a place, or if you want dance, or if you want to do anything, but just bear with me as we go through all of the program. The programs, they're all very interesting today. Of course, today we're going to bring to now some of the nice music and we brothers that don't do na Sierra Leone. Of course, we get for bring some of their songs that they told now. Of course, we get for bring K-Man, we get for bring Ackman, we get for bring Heavy Rain. You know, these are the 3 top songs that we don't feature at this broadcast today. And of course, you get for Leka. You know, one particular one they were I like myself. I mean, I like the all 3, but you know, but anyway. So we also get to bring you an exclusive 7 days weather forecast for Sierra Leone. We think get for be the weather in Sierra Leone for the next 7 days. And of course, we also get to bring you 2 opposing voices from Sierra Leone, one on the left and the other on the right. We get to bring to the Information and Press Attache to the Embassy of Sierra Leone in the People's Republic of China, Mr. John Baimba Sesay. We're going to bring Mr. John Baimba Sesay for talk to we exclusively on the visit of the President of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. They're inside China right now as we talk. Of course, we're able to cover plenty of waiting Iduyanda, and of course, the Information and Press Attache get for talk to we exclusively on in visits, on the APC, on the austerity measures. And of course, we also get for bring to the former Minister of Finance Sierra Leone and former national chairman and leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, we na the main opposition party in Sierra Leone. We na Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin, we get for Brian Cam to now. Of course, we know seen a man will let for talk through. The talk things stand like I see him. And so the man that we'll get for bring to now today, live from Moyamba, southern Sierra Leone. We'll get for bring him to now for let go talk to we on key issues concerning the country and the party. Of course, the austerity measures, the cozy relationship between the APC government and the Chinese government. And also we'll get for talk about plenty other stuff then concerning the Sierra Leone People's Party and in your candidacy. So now plenty things that we're going to cover now so today. And at the end of the broadcast, we will bring you small thing we're going to make you laugh. Because we get for the include all the here inside now. But one for me, you sit down tight and of course continue for what you. If this is not your first time where you join we want to take this opportunity right now for welcome you officially to Sherrick's Broadcast Network and make let you understand for say now the right decision where you don't take for Canada, because now also we not a joke. Will they bring information to you where they uplift Sierra Leone? Will not bring information to you where they make you really no one for do nothing with Sierra Leone? Will they bring information to you where they motivate you, where they inspire you, and where they make you want to do something for Sierra Leone? Now that's now we goal. Now make will not back nobody, will not be a nobody, we just day after the truth. Now true they talk now, and we're not afraid nobody. because nobody know the feed we, nobody know if work for we. Now we set for your resources that we use for put this system together. Now I could say this system we don't put together now a community system. You will be out there, you get an idea, you get a talent, something where you want for do where Sierra Leone people that go benefit from. With the ask that let you feel free for contact with. You go contact me via WhatsApp. If not video you get, send them. If not picture you get, send them. Now WhatsApp 832-614-6242. We will get them and we'll go look at them, review them, and see if it are appropriate for we'll go broadcast them. All right. But for now, we want from you to sit tight as we bring you the next set of programs. All right. So stick around with us. All right.
You see, my love is here to stay. I'm not gonna run away. Baby, you mean this world to me. Making a feel till I sabi talk. Waiting I to tell you all not true. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Not for only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Now you they make me love they go. One kind way. You the feeling for me. One kind way. You sabi make me love they go. One kind way. You sabi jiggy jaga me. One kind way. This baby wicked and bad. It didn't make her go mad. I know the sleep all night. I think about how this baby gets swagger. Me know they keep them part. Me know them man we know they think about that. I want you anyhow, slim or fat. We for live happy, not to dog and cat. Yeah. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Not for only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Now you they make me love they go. One kind way. You the feeling for me. One kind way. You sabi make me love they go. One kind way. You sabi jiggy jaga me. You know the kind of woman we man need forget. You sabi kiss me, mold me, rub me in a net. Now you hungry, no more can make her the sweat, oh. Since you come to my life, I know one day regret too. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Not for only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Now you they make me love they go. One kind way. You the feeling for me. One kind way. You sabi make me love they go. One kind way. You sabi jiggy jaga me. One kind way.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, that's not K-Man, One Kind Way. Of course, you're not going to be able to tell me say that song did not find that one of the best songs that we get for end 2016. One Kind Way by Cayman, Sierra Leone. Of course, Salone people then, with the people that we, especially with the man that we sabi show love, we sabi like woman with the AC up out there. But some woman and they take advantage of that. Now they begin for use the man, begin for do all kind of things to you. Be very dishonest with you. They begin to lie to you and all of that. That don't mean say with the man they will not do bad. Of course, man, and they will the hot woman them back. So this is not Sherrick's broadcast network. Of course, One Kind Way, of course, exclusively from Cayman. Of course, we're going to continue for bring good programs into Una today. And so as you continue for sit tight, just continue in that regard. Of course, everything get for be okay today right here. We appreciate you for where you come, and of course for where you continue for support we. All right. And so now we get for move on to the next segment on this show, and of course not to other segment. First of all, we get for bring you the 7 days weather forecast. Of course, how the weather get for look like in Sierra Leone. This very important, me family. We always get for say if you get advanced weather warnings. What to make people that then Western worlds then like places like America, Europe, what to make them day before now, because then they always make sure say they stay ahead of the game. Now make them they plan properly, because they say failing to plan is planning to fail. Anything where you not plan well means you dey really plan for make you fail. So now make you always find for no waiting can for happen in the next 7 days. So now make we don't decide for devote with your resources, with your energy, with your time for able for offer that free service to the community. God Almighty go pay you for what you will do. Not ask nobody for anything. And so the next item on our agenda now the 7 days weather forecast. But before we bring that forecast to you, we get one quick announcement we want to make. All right, and so stick around with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take time for talk exclusively about the Matilda International School, Baimba Sierra Leone. Of course, then don't forget annual fundraising event on Saturday, March 18, 2017, right there at 8600 Carroll Avenue, Tacoma Park, Maryland. Of course, the time get for be 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Admissions now just $40 flat, and of course patrons now $65, and chief patron now by donation. The MC get for be Pastor Fifi Kamara, and of course Mr. Aliu Dawzi Wuri. Then I'm your brother one day. And of course the DJ get for be no other person but the seasoned DJ now the DMV area when I Songo Train and Philip Koroma. Now they two get for DJ for this program. And so now March, the Saturday, March 18, 2017. So you get plenty time for able for plan yourself for attend this show. We will not go on for me come up with any excuse for say, oh, I not be no. So now that make another goodie. And the person will get this program here, so now me your special person. Of course, I dey talk about no other person but me your mama, me your auntie Matilda Simbo Sila. Of course, now I get forget this program. Me say I get for try for the day. Even if I'm not able to go there because of my engagements, then I go must do something, because this now good person I get forget this program. Can you imagine somebody then they work very hard for able for sponsor programs in Sierra Leone, and so we get for support somebody like that one day. So March 18, 2017, right there in Maryland, would expect you for the day. So next we get for now go to the exclusive weather forecast, of course, for the next 7 days in Sierra Leone. So we want you to stick tight as we bring that very weather forecast to you right at this hour. All right, stick around with us. Hello, me fambudem. Tell una plenty thank you. Of course, una kabo again. This na Sherrick's Broadcast Network. They bring una this as very special weather forecast, as we can always do every week. Of course, for the next 7 days, we'll get for bring to you exactly what you get for happen as far as the weather forecast is concerned. And so we want for me you sit tight as we bring this one to you right at this hour. All right, so sit tight with us. All right, and so me fam with what would they see now? Would they see the partial map of the world? Of course, would they see partially on the right hand side? Would they see the map of West Africa? And of course, at the same time, on the left hand side, would they see the map of Southern America, including Brazil and the other places? And between Brazil and West Africa, you see the Atlantic Ocean. Would they currently see a system within the Atlantic Ocean where kind of they develop, into either hurricane kind of system where they develop right now, as we see Ayanda. Of course, last week we been get the same thing, but last week been small, so it not able for make come to the land, even though it affects some other areas of West Africa, especially the Seychelles and of course some parts of Mauritania. It began for reach the inside, and they bought. Thank God, they're not able for reach with Sierra Leone. They're not able to reach Sierra Leone and the surrounding countries. Of course, the one will be the head towards Monrovia instead begin for weekend before it reach there. But right now, when they look at a system in the Atlantic Ocean directly from the northeastern, southern America, going towards the west coast of Africa, where they see a system they can develop there right at this moment. As we see, this is not the live radar where they look at right now, which they can happen as far as the weather is concerned. And most of the activities they take place now in the ocean. And of course, let's bring it up to you so you can actually see what we are talking about. What would they talk about? Would they talk about this system right here? Would they talk about this system where they can develop right in this area? If this system here where they come up from Southern America going towards West Africa, if it continue for develop the way they develop as we see, and if it continue for develop and continue for calm all the way to West Africa, then it will be very adverse for West Africa. But with the hope and pray that this system as they develop right now is not able for make come to West Africa. But for now, what we look at is a system here that is developing within around this Atlantic Ocean, very close to Southern America, especially Brazil. But then when it comes out now inside there, if we continue the trend, the direction in which they go, if we continue, then obviously West Africa should be worried. In fact, some of that pattern they can hit some parts of Mauritania right now at the top West Africa. Some parts of Northern Africa, where they see the system they go towards that ending. But the main system is right here. It is still far away from West Africa for now. It is thousands and thousands of miles away, and so. By the time they make it to West Africa, sometimes go down, the entire system go down weaken. And so we know they expect right now, we're not going to be able to tell you exactly how that system they get for day. We'll go only show you like I did right now, because most times as how the days that they go by, they continue, it can either weaken or it can strong. And so, but for right now, that is what we are looking at. Okay, and so let us take an exclusive look at Sierra Leone as a country. So let's zoom into Sierra Leone and actually see how Sierra Leone they look in this whole dynamics right at this point. Let us see what is going on with Sierra Leone at this point. Of course, as you can see, we have Sierra Leone right here at this point. Sierra Leone is right here at this point, and of course, what you would see now the radar right now is that not just half cloud 9 days in Sierra Leone right now, and this pattern not going to be the same like last week over the tell you say the pattern will begin it continue straight except on Wednesday where Sang been get for come out na Sierra Leone where this week it get for be different. This week different things then get for happen. Sun get for come out, thunderstorm get for day, the sky get for be clear, you know, wind get for calm. All of these things get for happen on different days. So the different days in Sierra Leone get for be different. And so if only we're able for bring you the live radar where they show the Sierra Leone map, where they show you this kind of map, if we're able for bring to you every day, you go see say every day get for look different and not get for look the same way like how they look right now. Right now, what you would look at is a little bit of patchy clouds here and there in Sierra Leone. They mostly happen at this point here. Most of the activities they happen in the northwest of Sierra Leone, especially from Freetown going towards Cambia, you know, Tego Naden, Northern Province. Now the activities they happen more. Of course, we see a little bit of that same activity they happen at the Southern Province, you know, going towards you know, now the Southern Province actually, you know, because you go find out say the middle not too bad off. And even as that, everything where they happen right now not too bad because we get clear skies na net. You know, most of the nights in Sierra Leone get for be clear skies in Sierra Leone for the rest of the next 7 days. It get for be clear skies. However, during the day, different systems and get for develop. You know, some days then they get for wind, it get for be windy, and some days then they get for be thunderstorms. Some other days then they get for be sunny. You know, some days they get for be cloudy. So everything get for be mixed up this particular week coming in Sierra Leone, and so there is not a very stagnant or you know similar pattern not get for continue like I've been there last week when almost the same thing happened throughout the week except Wednesday where sun come out. All right, and so me farm with them. That is exactly what we are talking about. And so let's check the temperature and see how the temperature in get for look like in Sierra Leone at this present time. Let's check that temperature right at this moment and see what we are talking about. Of course, right now we are looking at the temperature map. Of course, basically we see some patches of green. So that means the weather get for be very nice in the morning hours in West Africa as a whole. However, we not see that Apache green, we not see them too much na Sierra Leone. So meaning that even though it not get for be really hot in Sierra Leone, but at the same time, you know, it not get for be cold at the same time. All right, we'll say they experience a little bit of that green day. If you really take a look at the map of Sierra Leone, right, this temperature map, you can find out say a little bit of that green day they happen now. Then Kono area, then they take go na Kwenadugu, then side and they, you know, then go get a little bit of nice weather in the morning. But even that get for change, you know, it go change as the sun they come out now after 11:30 a.m. It will begin to change into yellow and then into orange and then into red. And so it get for be hot. In fact, this week here, it get for be the humidity get for be so much that it get for rise all the way to 100% humidity. So, you know, it get for start from 89% all the way to 100%. So the humidity get for be really high in Sierra Leone. The place get for be hot. You know, so now that's not the temperature. How about let us take a look at the precipitation, what would they expect in Sierra Leone this very week when they come. Where for right now, this is not the precipitation, not the amount of rain what would they expect for come. You see, as we see right now, you see most of the little precipitation, the half rain where they come na West Africa, it happen more na the coastline, you know, along the coast of West Africa. It not happen too much in the land, just like how, you know, it been there last week. It not happen too much in the land, right? But even the one where they come along the coast, it not too heavy. Now half rain no more they come, and so the map is clear, like how you see everything is fine, just like how we don't see from the world map. Most of the adverse weather activities, they happen inside the Atlantic Ocean and not they happen too much on the land. As you can see, like how they will come up, we'll bring this map up, you go able to see a lot of green on it. It is actually very clear. So it is looking good. It is looking good for Sierra Leone this present time. Let's take a look at the satellite map and see what is going on the satellite. Now, even per the satellite, you go find out, say, you know, like we not get you know, the cloudy situation is happening just around the area there, that Togo, Benin, part of Ghana, you know, going towards Nigeria. Now, the cloudy situation, they right at this moment. When you look at the map of Sierra Leone right here, you will find out, say, everything is clear. You know, they have a clear sky at night. This is not the only pattern this will get for continue for the rest of the next 7 days. Now, the skies get for be clear in Sierra Leone. Only at night. During the day, the pattern they get for change. But when it come, the skies are going to be clear in Sierra Leone. So now that's now the satellite representation as we see now. We see everything clear. So it's looking good. It's looking good in West Africa this particular week. It's looking good. The only thing we get for happen now, the humidity get for rise, but we'll not get for worry about rain this particular week where they come. We're not worry about rain. So in fact, that takes us to the 7 days weather forecast for let we able for explaining to you even more for let you understand exactly what we are talking about. So let's take a look at the 7 days weather forecast for Sierra Leone, West Africa. All right, what would they look at right now? This is now the Bo City Clock Tower right there in Bo Town. That's the second largest city in Sierra Leone. Now the clock tower would look at right now for the one that we're familiar with Bo City. And so for the 7 days weather forecast, we get for now tell you from Saturday to Friday next week. And of course, this now for Saturday, we start from Saturday, December 3rd, 2016. All right. And so what you would see right now is that on Saturday, it get for be 88 degrees Santem and 75 degrees Nanet. The chance for rain come na Santem na 40%, na net na 10%. So maybe rain will cancel on Saturday night. You know, but Santem 40% chance day for say rain get for Kana Sierra Leone. So not too much. And then they get for expect thunderstorm, then get for expect wind during the day. Na net it get for be clear skies. All right. On Sunday, it get for be 90 degrees Santem and 74 degrees Nanet. And of course, chance for rain come on Sunday, it get for be 20% Santem and 20% Nanet. So the same, if rain ever can as Sierra Leone on Sunday, it get for be the same Santem and the same Nanet. And then get for expect a cloudy skies and sun. It get for be a mixture of cloud and sun during the day. Nanet, the sky get for be clear. You know, get for the sky get for be clear. And of course, on Monday, now 90 degrees Santem and 74 degrees Nanet, just like Sunday. Now the same thing get for happen on a Monday. The only difference is then get 50% chance for say rain get for come on Monday Santem. 10% chance Nanet for say rain go come. But even that 10% is nothing. So maybe rain not go come that day. Waiting that they expect, then they expect cloud, sun, and thunderstorm. Then a net, it get for be a cloudy sky na net na Sierra Leone on a Monday. How about Tuesday? Tuesday is 88 degrees Santem, 74 degrees na net. And of course, 40% chance for say rain get for come Santem and 20% chance for say rain go come in the evening. So meaning that there is the possibility for say on Tuesday rain go come Santem and Nanet. But then wait till they expect a scattered thunderstorm Santem and then cloudy skies, a clear sky Nanet. The sky get for be clear in Sierra Leone Nanet. And of course, on Wednesday get for be 88 degrees Santem and 73 degrees Nanet. And of course, expectation for rain come get for be 50% expectation. So then a borderline. So rain get for come no matter what. 10% expectation chance for say rain go can Sierra Leone Nanet. So maybe the rain no go cancel because 10%, even if it can small. And so waiting that they expect, then they expect you know, scattered thunderstorm during the day. And then Nanet get for be a clear skies Nanet. And so how about Thursday? Thursday get for be 87 degrees Santem and 73 degrees Nanet. And of course, then get forget about you know 80% chance for say rain get for come on Thursday Santem, 10% chance for say rain go come in the evening. So meaning that Santem Thursday rain get for come. All right, then get for experience thunderstorms and clear skies Nanet. How about Friday? Friday, again, for be the same like a Thursday. 87 degrees Santem and 74 degrees Nanette. And of course, then don't forget about a 50% chance for say rain get for can at Sierra Leone Santem and 20% chance for say rain will come in the night. So better rain no go can Nanette. But then get for expect a clear, a cloudy skies and a thunderstorm during the day. And of course, Nanette, it will be a clear sky. And so now that's get for happen. But the most important thing is the humidity get for range between 89 and 100. And Friday is going to be the most humid day in Sierra Leone. Friday get for be very humid. So we want for let with people that understand that the place get for hot on Friday next week. All right, the place get for one because the humidity get for go all the way to 100%. And so that the tell we say now that's get for happen. And so by this weather forecast or the 7 days weather forecast we don't give you, the tell we say things then get for be mixed up for throughout the week. The only thing we get for be the same. Now net the skies are going to be clear, but sometimes in Sierra Leone every day get a young pattern where it get for come with. All right, and so now that's we go on for tell you today about the 7 days weather forecast. And so once more, Mina Ibrahim Sharif and I come to una live from Houston, Texas, directly from studio number 8. And of course, behind the board is the city of Bo, the second largest city in Sierra Leone, and that's the clock tower right there for those of you who are familiar with Bo City. And so next week again, we'll go bring to una another 7 days weather forecast for let me go tell you waiting get for happen at Sierra Leone. And so if you're able to pass this message to people that do you pass the message to people that may they know waiting get for happen in the next 7 days in Sierra Leone. All right. And so once more, Ibrahim Sharif. Thank you.
Na. He don't tell where you dey suffer. He don't tell where you dey be out. We be the master yagiti. Jam the bread and butter. Jam the gari. Send and go down with water. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you where you be at. Mi wahala and palava. I want to pay you back. Oh. So baby, I want to put color. Get me go to your mama. I want to put color. Get me go to your papa. I want to put color. So your auntie, your kuri brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. Yeah, man. Where you not be get, now you want day by me. Congo sa they try for scatter we, they're not able. Bizarre body try for scatter we, they're not able. Bomba come from my radio, they're not able. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you where you be at. Mi wahala and palava. I want to pay you back. Oh. So baby, I want to put color. Can me go to your mama? I want to put color. Can me go to your papa? I want to put color. So your auntie, your kuri brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. Yeah, man. You ain't no one see we Holy Ghost fire, Rabadagang. Say, you ain't no one see we Holy Ghost fire, Rabadagang.
Ole Congo Salai like pizza body, Ole Una Kanjan body, can see which yai me and me baby with the robota, big bakata. Money day for fire, baby rebe, hey, hit the plenty like Sena Prede. Dance the you tired today, that you day after the party, straight to the honeymoon. America, England, Holland, Germany, jealousy, a big one, not Germany. With the chugudun, chagadam, bugudum, with the yeah. So baby, I want to put color. Can me go to you, mama? I want to put color. Can me go to you, papa? I want to put color. So you auntie, your coolie brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. Can me go to you, mama? I want to put color. Can me go to you, papa? I want to put color. So you auntie, your coolie brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. I want to put color. I want to put color. Yeah, man. Talk to no more man, you play. Oh. You know warro. Youngly, you not tagaraga. Charismatic, and your lucky star. I want to put color. I want to put color.
Yes, I want to go put color. I want to go put color. Very important. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are talking about. This now we call Sierra Leone music. You know, I can sometimes I can vex by myself. I say, waiting they happen to Sierra Leone music. The musical artists of Sierra Leone today, they try to impersonate everything. They either want to be hip hop artists, or they want to be reggae superstars, or they want to be sukus man them, or they want to be R&B players. Where the Sierra Leonean beats, where they be born, where they grow up, where they remember, when me uncle them, when me papa them, where they play them. When you hear any side, you not remember any other country in the world. That's Sierra Leone remember. Just like when you play Ghanaian music, they demonstrate in Ghana it comes. You play reggae, they demonstrate this in Jamaica it comes. You play hip hop, they demonstrate in America it comes. You play sukus, they demonstrate in Central Africa it comes. Where does Sierra Leone music will be get? Now make a very respect for Ackman. This now Ackman with put color, and of course my family when I not go disagree with me for say this not to the Sierra Leone music. The music will get the Sierra Leonean identity. And they go put color, go bring you mama, go bring you, hey, where is my son Abdul? Go tell your mother, let me bring all in family that I want to go put color. Yes, I like Ackman bad. This is not my man. I do with no matter what people they say. From the time when the man do vanity, I don't get respect for him, because I may say this guy, he not just want play music, he want to bring that Sierra Leonean identity again. And so this is Sheriff's Broadcast Network, and we come to now live from Houston, Texas, and of course we're going to continue for bring you the best of sound. So as we go into the program, we are delving into the program now. As we go along with the delve into the program, but there is this thing that I want to bring to you guys as we roll into the program, especially concerning the people of Sierra Leone. Stick around with us.
180,000 that will make an able substantial money even from a picket for go school. Now the home they stay. Then we will talk to the government who the power number meet, let the help we. How they put them in, how they vote them in, right? Man, that will help we, that will life go, that will pick the good education.
All right, and so the family, if we now want for watch we at any time, even after we done the broadcast, you want to watch this video, just go to Facebook and look for Sheriff's Broadcast Network. Now for watch for that spelling final, and see the spelling get for candle back, you go see them fine. Now for watch for we, and now for continue for following, you will see plenty of the things that we do. And so you see that spelling, Now for watch for we anytime on Facebook. And of course, later now, right now, we go for go to waiting the newspaper and say that Sierra Leone. For the past week, waiting the newspaper and say that Sierra Leone, because it's very important for we the newspaper they write about the issues. So waiting the newspaper and say now there with the brinker now, because it's necessary for law waiting the newspaper and say in the country. Alright? So stick around with us. Right, and so waiting in the newspaper, they say what Sierra Leone newspapers are saying. Right now, that would bring now the Examiner Press is a fire outbreak now Sierra Leone Africa. Of course, we all see what happened Africa in this year with fire breakout somewhere in China with great expectations that now the president of China they expect a whole lot for happen now China. All right, the New Citizen Sierra Leoneans mourn Castro Fidel. Of course, Castro is here under with Shaka Stevens. Of course, Sierra Leone and the Misa. Justice Cowan exposes APC. That are the unique news. Now I bring that one. The Justice Cowan exposes. Okay, and the Observer say sexism. Law student denied entry into campus because her skirt was not long enough. And then the Times again say APC put Justice Cowan to test. Alright, Justice Cowan don't try that and now they don't put her to test. Then the Observer say again, ministers undergo security search before cabinet meeting. Oh my God, something is wrong. So you see, okay, now the News Watch SLPP district elections may not hold tomorrow. This now on the 30th of November they announced that. Unity Now newspaper say SLPP elect 336 delegates nationwide. Madabio to clear his name and something. Exclusive. SLPP elections rigged. Oh my God. That's not the one where they come up from. Okay, the New Vision say SLPP complains SLPP. So this is not infighting that they go on right now inside the SLPP. The Exclusive say again, BO and the AAA in turmoil. That are the All Aspirants Alliance and BO in turmoil. The New Vision say again, BO Blast Alliance, big blow for Ali Kaba. Well, Ali Kaba now one of the voices of the alliance in the talk. And then we get a satellite. They say controversy ruins SLPP constituency elections. My God, controversy. Awareness Time say John O. Benjamin emerges as 2018 presidential force. Whoa, as presidential force. Then the Times again. BO sweeps with a clean victory, 75% for power pass. All right, that's what the news is saying. And of course, the Global Times said Madabio wins SLPP election. Alright, Madabio wins SLPP elections. And of course, the Premier News says RUFP names 300 million leons for National Convention. Now that the Fodi Sankoin Party, the Standard Times, IG Munu orders investigate ops officer. Alright, and of course, William newspaper say Sierra Leone stock exchange reopens. I don't know what they're going to say now that stock exchange, but they reopen. The Metro newspaper say queuing for prosperity, a daily reality in Mama Salon. Alright, that's what the Prosperity News is saying. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we can bring you at this point. This now waiting the newspaper that they talk now Sierra Leone. For the past week, those were the headlines we come out directly from Sherrick's broadcast network. And of course, we're always glad for Brian Canton. Just like how we don't talk, this now a community broadcast station. Feel free for bring information to we. Anytime when you feel say you get information we will benefit from. Brian come to we send it to WhatsApp. If na newspaper you don't read something they inside way you feel say we need for no but send it to WhatsApp 832-614-6242. And of course also you can still get through on Facebook back. Okay, that are Sherik's Broadcast Network. Type up inside the search for pages or for people that will come out, and of course you go able for see what with the broadcast. You go able for send stuff them to we by either inbox or we recommend WhatsApp actually, because through that you go able for send a lot of things to us. All right, so that's very important. And so ladies and gentlemen, just like how we begin the broadcast, we begin for tell you say we talk to two opposing voices inside Sierra Leone. One an Information and Press Attache to the Embassy of Sierra Leone in the People's Republic of China, and of course the other one the former Minister of Finance and former national chairman and leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party. We get for bring them conversations and they to you now for make you go see for yourself waiting they say about the issues. But before that, two important news events, breaking news that will happen inside I would say inside Sierra Leone and West Africa this week or this past 2 days. One, we know say election within Gambia, and of course Yaya Jammeh will be the president for up to 22 years. Somebody can't beat him. Byron don't beat him. And when he beat him, nobody expects say this man go concede. But this man concede. Yaya Jammeh concede. He called the man will win. He congratulate him. He ready for work with him. He ready for hand over game. Oh my God, this is a very good example. If only all other countries in Africa could do that kind of here, can you imagine waiting for the gates? This is very, very important. The thing will happen. I give big up, I raise up my heart to President Yaya Jammeh of the Gambia for waiting he do. This was very unprecedented. And I want to see you say something like this happen. I mean, it happened as a young president. Late President Ahmad Yankaba hand over to APC, but the kind of tyranny you will see the go on at the Gambia, I don't really expect that. All right, stick around.
Wish you all the best. The Gambian people have spoken, and I have no reason to contest the will of the Almighty Allah. Hello, are you hearing me? I wish you all the best. The country will be in your hands in January, and you are assured of my guidance on your transition. I don't mean selecting who becomes member of government, but you have to work with me as I pack to go to Kanilai, so I hand over the state house to you. You are the elected president of the Gambia, and I wish you all the best. I have no ill will, and I wish you all the best.
Gambia is more important than any one of us.
Thank you.
And we also thank for all the hard work you did through 22 years now.
Thank you.
We will continue from where you stopped.
Thank you.
And inshallah, if we need any advice, in any area we will always consult you.
Thank you. Though I'll be a farmer in Kanilai.
I am here with my team.
Pardon?
I said I'm here with my team.
Convey my congratulations to your entire team.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is transparent. This is the will of Allah, and as a Muslim, I accept it in good faith. The Gambian people have chosen you. After 22 years, I'm grateful to the Almighty Allah for that. I remember I came on a Friday, 22nd of July.
Yes.
And if I lost on Friday, the 2nd of December. No, it's not the 22nd, but the 2nd of December. Allah is telling me that my time is up, and I hand over graciously with gratitude to the Gambian people and gratitude to the Almighty Allah to you.
Thank you very much. I think these Fridays are repeating in the Gambia.
Yes.
I was born on a Friday.
What date?
It was 15th February 1965.
1965.
1965, yes.
So you were born before independence? So you are a few months older than me. All the best.
Few months older than you, obviously.
Well, I think that's why they didn't call you old pa. I wish you all the best, Mr. Barrow. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you have my full support. Let us make sure that you work towards maintaining peace and stability. Because without peace and stability, let me make it clear, you cannot achieve anything in anywhere in Africa. I wish you all the best.
Yes, and so me family them, isn't that beautiful? I mean, it is so unprecedented because this kind of thing never happen in Africa. When me, from the time when me don't born inside 40 years, I don't see then kind of thing happen in Africa too. But this is happening in front of our eyes. So it looks like say things are becoming better for Africa. Then I've been President Yahya Jammeh. They call Mr. Barron, the man will win na Gambia the presidential election. They congratulate him and ready for help him for transition the government from him to the new person after 22 years in power. All right. And so next now salon will they look at, because we say forget with your election, let us see if there will be a smooth transfer of power from the president we did now and would I get for win the next election. And so the next segment of this broadcast will get for bring you the president visit China, and of course will they bring you a video of a visit we come up from the Chinese national television, you know, how we visit the kind welcome we get together with the entourage, you know, and then after that we'll get a discussion with Information and Press Attache when Mr. John Baimba Sesay will talk to us exclusively on the president in trip we make now China. All right, so stick around with us. And so just like I see, this is not the welcoming ceremony of the president, and it's by Kroma and Xi Jinping. Now China, of course, this is not the official red carpet welcoming ceremony. As you see the president now, it greets the officials of the Chinese government, now China, and of course the Chinese president also, they greet the entourage where the president go with, some of the ministers and some of the diplomats where he travel with, and they greet them. And then of course after that we'll get to see a parade and the singing of the national anthem of Sierra Leone. Right now the national anthem of Sierra Leone, the Chinese military dip and play on the band, you know, as an official welcoming ceremony of the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone to the People's Republic of China. As you see there, that this is not a very red carpet ceremony, so meaning that the president was actually invited by the president of China, and whilst then they go through all these official protocols. So at least we will say Sierra Leone and China then get a very deep relationship, you know, and we can see that happening. And of course, I can remember even during the days of the SLPP, I see President Kababi get for send an entourage of Sierra Leoneans to China for me to go see some of the areas them, you know. And so there had been a long-standing relationship between China and, you know, Sierra Leone. But this present APC government don't take on to the next level because they are very close. I mean, some people that you talk saying that because, you know, APC, the political ideology is the same as the Chinese government, they don't believe in democracy. Well, that's not just food for thought. I mean, we might be right or might be wrong on that. But anyway, the president they walk down, they are right now, and so like I see, and that was the president in China. And so me family them waiting would they see right at this moment now the president now China. So now we get to move on to the next studio and talk exclusively to Mr. John Baimba Sesay, one of the Information and Press Attache to the Embassy of Sierra Leone in the People's Republic of China, we're based in Beijing. We'll get for talk to her. So one for me, stick around as we bring you that interview. Okay, so me family then like how we don't they make promise to now for say we go for bring a special brother for talk to we from the People's Republic of China. We're not to talk about no other person. We're to talk about Mr. John Baimba Sesay, one of the Information and Press Attache to the Embassy of Sierra Leone in the People's Republic of China. Now Inge for can talk to we now on key issues regarding the visit of the president to that country and at the same time other issues there in the country. So in fact, we will bring Mr. Mr. Sesay right now for me to talk to we live on Sherrick's broadcast network. Hello, Mr. Sesay, how are you doing, sir?
Good, thank you, Mr. Sheriff. I guess you said you do well.
Right. Right. We're glad for, get you now also on Sherrick's broadcast network. This is not the network way now for Sierra Leonean STEM, and we use them for able for talk to with government officials, professionals, and other people we get something for do with Sierra Leone. So at the same time, we're able for discuss issues then we pertinent to the country. And so you happen for be for day inside the People's Republic of China right now. But before we even go further, I go on for me introduce yourself to the people of Sierra Leone or to viewers them.
Well, as you rightly say in the introduction, me and John Baimba Sesay, me and the Information and Press, generally me and the Information Officer. Now we embassy in China, and then we embassy to cover about 11 countries. We ambassador now they cover a number of countries. So meaning we also they cover activities over for go. We the countries we are accredited to. Before now we get South Korea, but as we talk we get an ambassador now, so we get about 10 or 11 countries.
Right. And so, Mr. Sesay, we understand say the president don't make a visit to the People's Republic of China. You go on for briefly tell we waiting this visit there about?
Well, indeed, His Excellency the President, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, arrived in China on the 30th of November on a state visit. In the sense, he came on the invitation of His Excellency President Xi Jinping, the President of the People's Republic of China. We all go remember, say, some 45 years ago, Salon and China entered into some kind of diplomatic relations first at the ambassadorial level, and 45 years ago, over the years, we see how this relationship at the diplomatic and even at the people-to-people level down they grow, in terms of the two countries or support each other, not just at the bilateral level, but even when you look at them from the framework of multilateral cooperation. And again, we all know how China don't support we in terms of we development initiatives or ideas. We also know what we say we don't do for China at a point where nobody, no country, nobody knows say China go day as it is so today. And then when them they try forget a single representation, by then Taiwan be there, but then we get this issue now the UN. Whenever they try for lobby and see China, the one China issue, and Salona be one of the few countries that come out so strongly support the notion that Beijing China for be the only and single country therefore recognized. So these are one thing we like over the years we don't build on, and the Chinese of course don't always remain for standby we as a country, not just when we get moments for celebrate, but even in difficult moments. If you look at infrastructural growth, you look at human resource development, you look at the health sector, agriculture, and a host of other areas where the Chinese don't support with. So the visits primarily a decision where His Excellency the President take for coming in the first place say thank you to China, because when Ebola struck about in 2014. We all see the intervention of the Chinese. In fact, at some point, they'll be the first country for intervene, for coming with a plane load of support, both medical and in terms of equipment, in terms of personnel, training, and even financially. That's been make we see some spontaneous international response from the international community. So the fact that we're able to defeat Ebola as a country because of the resilient nature and as a result of the outstanding leadership of His Excellency the President Dr. Ernest Bai, and again, not overemphasizing the fact that we get international response, and especially the Chinese intervention, the President Dima Fit will come and say thank you. You know, from the African perspective, when somebody offer you help, especially when you're in difficult moments, you get for at some point say thank you. So now that the President come for, and he come one coincide at a period where they mark 45 years of diplomatic ties at the level of diplomacy, you know, and even people to people. So now that it come for come say thank you to China, and then for also see how we will foster the ties of cooperation.
And you see, so plenty Sierra Leonean people can say, even though it's necessary for letting the president go visit the Republic of China for say thank you to the people and the president of China, as you don't say, but they talk say at this time in the life of Sierra Leone, where people then they go through difficulties, the austerity measures, people that don't begin to suffer economically, then if you say now the wrong time this for letting the president go travel to China, thinking about the fact saying now money he get for spend for even you know fly within convoy, waiting and get for doing that. What you go say towards that?
Well, the president arrived with 11-man delegation in the first place because I don't see nowadays you go for end up or ask.
Right.
And then that besides a very moderate delegation, when you look at the level of engagement when he gets an extremely busy schedule for him, he come the very day he reach, now the day begin work. You can imagine hours they fly, 10, 11 hours as he reach. Few hours the rest, they on the road they walk. But the timeliness or not of it, I think of course governments bring in some measures for see how we go rationalize with spending, but they are on the invitation of the Chinese, of course, as I tell you initially, and again make we try to look at the outcomes. You know, we all know say we go through some challenging periods. But the first way the president, if I meet with people, a decision he takes, he make him meet with in Salon people. During the meeting, he update them on what government they do. You know, he try for take them through the progress we don't make over the years. For instance, may you to know see we economy be the grow, and at some point we not be the fastest growing economy. And not only that, we all see the progress we don't make in infrastructural growth. You know, and then for we now as an embassy, we also the try for foster, you know, the ties of cooperation at the level of ambassador. We know where AP Kuruma come, we get a lot of engagements with the colleague ambassadors, with the Chinese government. They go, they say thank you. But there was also the need for make His Excellency the President come. As much as he gets somebody who extremely they do well in terms of representation and the ambassador. They need also for making himself come and say thank you. And the come we come don't bring about some good and outstanding results. You know, we get a lot of agreements they will sign, 6 in all. We see the commitment that the Chinese make. For instance, for help we build and get a strong and resilient health sector. Mr. Sheriff, you know the challenges we go through when Ebola come. Mm-hmm. To an extent, Ebola actually will give you the challenges where we get in the health sector. You know, today we talk about having a regional center for disease control. You know, we perhaps will be first of its kind in West Africa. Had the president not come, if you not be on come now, the 300 million yuan commitment grants to the Chinese and give towards that area, we not don't get them in the first place. There was also a commitment left for help. Build on with naval wing, you know, the military, about 100 million yuan commitment towards that, and debt cancellation of 20 million yuan. These are all positive things we will look out for. Indeed, there are challenging moments, but that no means His Excellency the President for travel. And when it comes the discussions, the meetings where he meets with His Excellency President Xi Jinping. Today he meets with Premier Li Keqiang, we are the premier for the country. They meet with like somebody are the speaker for the young parliament now, and we all see now how at the level of government organs, government institutions, parliament, the legislature, the executive, how we go strengthen the collaboration. But again, I'll tell you about 45 years of diplomatic ties. I think we get every reason for celebrate. As much as we get reason for come and say thank you, we also get a reason for look at who say we don't come on and who say we did at the moment. 45 years ago, when infrastructural drive wasn't be day like I did today, so you know.
And so, Mr. Sesay, make a just
the point human resource capacity growth.
Right.
We get not less than 150, 160 Sierra Leonean students with the POSINA. A country with a bill on human resource development. I tell you, these are long-term development initiatives where the impacts you will get years for come. And the fact that we get students that really pursue courses in contemporary issues, in engineering, in mining, in economics. Now the things that this we need. And the Chinese year in, year out, last year they gave 50 scholarships. So we actually get every reason for make His Excellency come and say thank you, and not only that, for foster the ties of cooperation. By 2015, last year, there is a forum on China-Africa cooperation, FOCA, now development cooperation and framework where China they utilize for see how in ties with the African continent they grow. And there we are a 10-point action plan where then they walk around with the continent. And for we as a country, infrastructure extremely important. I don't also emphasize the fact that agriculture, human resource. So income one timely, and there was every need, and we get some good and outstanding results where today we all will be proud of as a country, Mr. Chairman. And
so, Mr. Sesay, let me roll back a small based on the conversation we would get, or based on what you don't talk just now. So for this specific travel, where the president don't travel to China, waiting at the specific benefits out of this travel. I know you don't mention about some of the financial commitments then we China don't make. You go able to go over that again so that people go know.
Yes,
right.
Yesterday we the D-Day we signed 6 agreements. One get for do an agreement on the West African Tropical Disease Research and Treatment Center. This is a 300 million yuan project. They try for see how we get a CDC, Center for Disease Control. This is research. When Ebola come, we not be prepared. As a country,
right?
We at the time we not be even the anticipating we get challenges like this. And research extremely important. So if we say if there's an agreement to see how we go invest on research, and the Chinese they don't come in and we don't get an agreement. That is one good thing where I think may you two will really be happy about. We, in terms of infrastructure, we know the difficulties to get for travel. Even within the city, we talk now about the ring road, the Freetown ring road by Regent's Village.
Right.
So these are agreements we sign. A debt relief of 20 million yuan. Now, not agreement. They also get an agreement on the establishment of consultation mechanisms between the ministries of foreign affairs between the two countries. A lot of things. Cooperation agreement for hospital partner assistance. The Ministry of Health, the People's Republic of China, and the Ministry of Health, Salon. I mean, they see how we partner years to come. And we also did look at how we see people with carry diplomatic passports or service passports, official passports, will be exempted from visa. They work for government, you come, need to go for a visa. These are long-term plans.
Right.
They go along with boost the economy, So these are some of the agreements. But again, the tangible ones, the level of cooperation and the bilateral cooperation, we have strong commitments.
Okay.
China is the second world economy after the United States.
Right.
And now a key development partner for Salon.
And so, right. And so, Mr. Sesay, you know, I know say, you know, you don't talk about a 45 years agreement between China and Sierra Leone, or specifically Sierra Leoneans then go say, not only when the APC government take over na Sierra Leone, now in Sierra Leone they link up to China so much. And as China itself, now still a developing country, you know, another, you know, attained that level yet where we go talk say like where you talk about infrastructure. I know say they don't help with the construction of roads in the country, but some man they talk say anything where China do, you know, they last for long, not just for short time. They don't like the roads that where they don't construct. In fact, the roads then go begin poil just now. Now, people then they look at this relationship for say, not to think way better, not to think way man and go able for rely on. Why Sierra Leone not they link up with countries like United States, the Great Britain, countries that where they go do something where go last for long?
Sierra Leone foreign policy cuts across at the level of cooperation with China. 45 years, also 45 days, also 45 minutes, or 45 months.
Right.
And within 45 years, we see waiting on the happen as salon. You go, they go to Cambia, the Mangi Bridge. That isn't one for we. You build away house almost all government ministries, and the Chinese, the military headquarters, the national stadium. You know, so if you say I need something not last, that those instances. But again, make we look at how this ties of friendship don't grow. You know, I refer you to the aspects we get for do with institutional development, human resource capacity growth. You over the years, I think the number of scholarships we get here in house from the Chinese, they go far away for demonstrate the sincerity of friendship between the two countries. The prompt and timely response of the Chinese when Ebola struck, when I'm the first country for coming, and we trigger a global response. You know, whilst the international community be discussed, they look out for solutions, the Chinese get a plane, you know, from Shanghai and fly, go salon. And that's been greatly helpful, Mr. Sheriff. It go a long way for the problems. So these are the practical areas. You know, so we all the work now for see how we go foster these ties. You know, as an embassy, we get an extremely crucial role. And don't reach a point where the diplomacy not just a diplomacy of whining or dining. You know, we look at the practical results. And I mean, we go out, we constantly engage with tangible and credible Chinese enterprises. Because one thing where the Chinese government do now for encourage Chinese enterprises for go global. You know, the go global policy is extremely helpful. And even when President Nkrumah meets with the Chinese counterpart, this is one thing we also agree with. That's extremely significant and necessary for make Chinese companies go and invest in us. We get investment opportunities, we get the investment environment, and President Nkrumah make it extremely clear that as a government we will continue to provide the enabling environment for investors. So today we meet with some groups like Kio, we don't get a license for exploration license, and then it's a about the potentials of this in all. These are things. If the president not be don't come in further discussions, Shandong, we know when African minerals will get challenges, Shandong come, you know, when despite Ebola be there, they still they operate. Despite Ebola be there, Kiho, when another leading company not be shut down, they be still the run. And despite so Ebola be there, government not be stopped for paid teachers, for paid doctors. You know, these are the indications we look out for. So any things are moving and they will continue to move for we as a country.
And you know, Mr. Sesay, we just want for let the Chinese people the way they understand Creole, may no say we appreciate waiting that they do for we country. You know, we not get one problem. We appreciate, we see the timely response to quite a lot of issues we don't get. But you know, some other Sierra Leoneans and they way jittery right now, they can worry whether they see how cozy the relationship there between the APC government and China, being that China itself is a communist country, where then they oppress them people there. There is dictatorship over there. Sierra Leone, on the other hand, is a democratic country, and so people they wonder as to whether we president not go able to buy into the political ideology of the Chinese government, being that APC has always gone very close to China. What do you go say about that?
This political question, you asked me just now, I decide for ignore me, you don't bring them again. But then I attempt to answer you.
Right.
As a country, and when we enter into diplomatic ties 45 years ago, one thing will come out very clear. If you look at the text where we all sign, you see, we ensure that we don't interfere into the internal affairs of each other country. And the Chinese get a system of governance, and I think the Chinese, and they appreciate that. Make we limit the relationship at the level of operation, not at for begin look at waiting the Chinese do. But we as a country, we go by democratic principles, and I think over the years we don't make tremendous progress as a country. I don't know when last we talked to we get a political prisoner under this last government, or when arrest journalists because they practice, you know. But the APC, of course, gets, I'd say, the political, and I will attempt to tell you back that, of course, APC and the CPC then get some kind of cordial relationship. There has been some high-level exchange visits between the two political parties.
Right.
Extremely, the political party always see how you foster ties with others, especially we get for doing the good for often people there. So indeed, that's the happen. And I wonder, well, yes, as you talk just now, I wonder an APC-led government will already see some growth. You know, 8 years down the line, within the governance period of President Ernest Bai Koroma, a lot of things happen. But we need for look at the issues beyond waiting the happen. China they get their own system, they get a system of governance, they get their own, as per their own characteristics, and for we get real system of governance, we don't need progress, we don't make tremendous efforts over the years. And when President Koroma meets President Xi, the presidency is so extremely appreciate the efforts of President Koroma make that even when people are struck, we able to come together. The president will provide that kind of leadership where a country need and overcome the virus. President will overcome the virus single-handedly. Now, because of the concerted efforts we all put together as a country, devoid of somebody in political background or not, you know, we all will come together and look at the national interest. And I think that that's government only pursue over the years, that when it comes into national issues, we all will come together. When it comes to time for politics, then we leave that period.
Well, yeah, Mr. Sesay, what you make with the ask these questions? Once we make the announcement, say we'll get for talk to this particular person, then we get questions that they come in. You know, people that want to follow ask these questions because they are very passionate about them. And most of the questions they come up from Sierra Leone. Now, what you make I ask that question about the coziness between the APC government and China is because of some of the things then we don't see, we own president don't do during in time of office. You know, like, you know, removing the vice president from power, you know, removing the chief justice, doing certain things in the country where, you know, they consult the parliament, you know, all that kind of thing. And they will feel say is a little dictatorial, you know, in a democratic system. And so now that make all they ask the question, and the what you go say about that?
Well, the interview really focused around the president to visit China.
Well, yeah.
The job get for do with activities of the Sierra Leone embassy, with activities of Sierra Leoneans and China, and the other countries who we are accredited to. So I wish I could limit my comments to that.
To that. No problem. We appreciate that. And so why is the president then at China? Who sign as some of the areas then where you feel say you don't visit, apart from just seeing the president?
Well, we go now to the Center for Disease Control, the CDC. We go and say thank you to the people who have been go. You know, a lot of doctors been go salon, a lot of sacrifices were made. You know, they began for their families, gonna a tearing way be difficult. So the president's taking time and go. He gets some kind of in-depth discussions with them, and it was a touching moment, frankly. Today, Ile read that the Tiananmen Square in memory of people who don't die and all the rest, and it visits a number of companies. The companies we strongly operate salon. We they go Shandong tomorrow.
Right.
Shandong. Quite recently, the serving ambassador Almami P. Kuruba began discussions with the leadership of Shandong, where they say there is time to see how we get value in a way we for add value to like raw materials, and say why can't we also think of having some plants, like Sierra Leone, and from there we'll begin for process the ore. And then quite recently there were some good discussions where President also gets with the leadership in Africa. Try for seeing how they can invest some million, hundreds of millions of dollars for get processing plants. So that one, they add value to the products. Two, they create job opportunities. They help for build on the economy. So these are the good things that are happening. So we go Shandong tomorrow and look at the operations, get that discussions amongst other places. But I refer to this as a penultimate day where the president meets with President Xi Jinping yesterday. The agreements and we signed, the outcomes, commitments, the grants.
Right.
You see the sincerity of purpose. You see the frankness when discussions go on. Then I tell you, it's just a matter of time. It's good that he came, and it's good that we also try for foster the ties of cooperation between the two countries.
And so the other thing is, people in Kifi say Sierra Leone for embark more on capacity building at this time, rather than always the opening hand for big, for ask other people and for help. We country small, and so for 8 years, people they say we're not able to foresee how the APC government build on the foundation way the SLPP government left after we finished the war. Disarmed the combatants, reintegrated them into the community, re-established government institutions. We're not able to see how the APC government able for build the capacity of the people, especially the youths in the country. All the time when something happen, would they go ask other people and for help? So what do you say to that?
Let me go. We live in a global village. That is one. So for me, Mr. Sheriff asked Mr. John or John Bimba call on Mr. Sheriff for help. I see no problem with that, perhaps.
Right.
And given the ties of friendship in the first place. But again, second, you talk about capacity development. You get long-term development, you get short-term plans, you get long-term plans. And I refer you to the human resource capacity growth. I tell you about how we bring in dozens of students year in, year out. When China they try for develop or reach the peak where they say today, from 40 years ago, they went through a lot of challenges, right?
Right.
What they do at the time now for send them to go abroad and study. And waiting, one former Chinese leader says, when we begin to go today for study, and when they come back someday and make use of the knowledge we they don't gain, then you see the chances will get as a country for growth. And that is what they're going through today. So for when President meets with the student, the community generally, and mostly the students, he encourage them for continue for give them student studies, because it's a generational challenge, of course. 10, 15 years from now, Salono would be as it is today. 8 years ago, the growth economic in infrastructure, we don't get them. If they take you, Mr. Sheriff, hours for drive go Cambia. The last time I drive from Cambia for Camfriton, I know less than 2 hours, 20 minutes. Now because we get good roads. So we don't give so much to infrastructure. But besides, we try to encourage foreign investors. The foreign direct investment is extremely very, 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 very important to understand it. But we also therefore encourage people to try gain the knowledge. It's not just about what government can do. The youth, of course, governments don't bring in a lot of initiatives, a lot of things for how we will do on it. But look at the long-term plans and see what will happen years from now. So we do we best, for we as an embassy, now limits with discussions to the embassy. For we as an embassy, we will continue to coordinate government activities. We will continue to push government interest and engage credible Chinese investors for go and invest. I tell you, say China now the second largest economy after the United States. So waiting we do now is not just about dining or whining, having dinners or days. It's about engaging investors, seeking tangible investment. What can we get in terms of agriculture? What do we go do for improve on the fisheries sector? Or what do we go do for say the efforts the government don't make, not only limited at the level of government, but even forget the private sector involvement. Private sector extremely important, and this is where each and everybody comes in. It's not just about limiting the discussions at the level of government. So we will continue to do best as an embassy. 45 years ago, a lot still happened. When 2015, the Chinese make a commitment of $60 billion towards the growth of Africa. This commitment we can make every 5 years. We look at programs, bring in projects, and see what we can gain from that. It all has to do with leadership, and I think the president so far don't provide that enabling leadership, but the collective role, waiting we all do as Sierra Leoneans, extremely also crucial, devoid of party interest. And when you talk about APC, yes, APC as a party, they don't do their own, and they continue to do their own. The government, they don't come, government, they don't go, but over the years, we see what happen, Mr. Sheriff. Right. I wish you be in China and see the discussions, you see the frankness, and you see how committed both leaders are for not just for foster the size of operation, but also for see how at the level of people to people. We get a lot of Sierra Leoneans really come in for do business, go back. That is how we build on the economy. We talk about diversifying the economy. It's not just about mining. Not just about mining. I make government also look at other sectors.
Right.
Agriculture is extremely important.
Okay, and so, Mr. Sesay, the last question is, being that the president don't go China now for telling Tenki, if possible, for get more help for Sierra Leone, people that be wonder as well as to whether we president go discuss with China as to which kind of help we need for able for, go through a national democratic process we're supposed to take place either 2017 or 2018, or go get another presidential election at the country. How China get for help, being that China is a communist party, they not believe in democracy. How are they going to help us to go through that process?
Well, I think that the democratic country, because they get elections usually every 5 years. All that limits discussions. So Mr.
Sesay, did you say China is a democratic country?
They get elections every 5 years and people they decide.
Okay.
But that limits me discussions to the trust of friendship at
Right.
the level of diplomacy and people to people. When the presidents come and discuss a wide range of areas, the internal happenings in our country in terms of democratic credentials gets little or nothing to do with ties of friendship. We know they come and dictate for them as to waiting they for do, and I think they self-respectfully don't they abide by that. I'll tell you about the text made and signed 1971, July 29.
Right.
That we go into these ties with a desire not for interfering to the internal affairs of each other. We don't really go by that, and 45 years down the line and 8-9 years within the governance period of President Obama, we don't see a lot of resources, a lot of institutional development, capacity growth. There are challenges. Nobody don't go deny that fact. We economy will grow. they make progress. But even when governments bring their measures here recently, don't stop for also continue with the transformational drive. I mean, recently they say, will be diverted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because there are times people will tend for divert you from the commitment.
Yeah,
so
we see that comment, right?
For we as an embassy, again, make the point. We not only limit our activities to engagement at one-on-one level, we go out with the cuts across. We continue for support China, and China herself continue for standby. We at the multilateral level. Don't forget the President Nkrumah, chairman for the Committee of 10, which the Security Council. And it only go around the lobby for get support when it comes to the African Common Position. Chinese always continue for standby salon for giving them support, and we say we ever remain for standby them for building on the friendship. But that not in any way means we only limit with foreign policy to China. It cuts across. We go with traditional partners, we go with traditional donors. We always try for build on these ties.
And so finally, Mr. Sesay, the last question we'll get from our viewers was that, just like how we don't talk, the APC as a political party can always align itself so much to countries than way people that they perceive them as dictatorships. Like recently where Castro Fidel died in Cuba, we see a picture of him and a late Dr. Shaka Stevens, then Tinab, then dressed almost the same way. We don't see APC don't align itself with Russia and now with China. So people then can become a little worried as to which kind of political party is that in a democratic system. That is the final question. And I'm not saying you go on for limited to something, but people that go on for hearing from you as the Information and Press Attache.
The final answer is my responsibilities limited to an embassy. If I be talk to you as a representative of the All People's Congress, I don't give you political answers. But as a staff of the embassy, might round up by way of saying we will continue to do our best for lifting
right, definitely
between the two countries, and we get a rule. We will continue to engage Sierra Leoneans and China as per our responsibilities within the reach of your responsibilities, and we will continue to make sure the interests of the country come first. And when you get a challenge, when you do China, make sure you contact the embassy, because the embassy now is home. Now you home away from home, and we don't see a lot, and the visit of the president timely, and I guess the ties of cooperation will continue for growth. That will be the last.
Okay, and so when the president in state visit the end at China?
The president for the flight back the 6th of December.
Okay.
The morning hours.
And so finally, Mr. Sesay, you did talk some Chinese too?
Well, I wish I for the talker.
You talk one word, Seth?
You need help on your. How are you, my friend?
No.
I wish I for the talker, but difficult.
Because people that be one for let you talk Chinese before you finally go.
Well, Becca limits me discussions to Creole. Good night.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sesay. It'll be a pleasure for talk to you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure for talk to you as well. We run an open door policy as an embassy. Feel free for contact the embassy. When you get questions, ask. Where we can provide answers, we will give the answers. And then where official for refer you somewhere, we'll refer you. But to get an open door policy as part of government policies, that we move along. We move along that direction as well. Thank you for the interview.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, that now be Mr. John Baimba Sesay. He talked to me live from Beijing, China. Of course, now in the Information and Press Attache to the Embassy of the Republic of Sierra Leone in the People's Republic of China. Of course, now Mr. John Baimba Sesay once more. And so, ladies and gentlemen, stick around with us as we continue for unfold the programs to you. All right, stick around with us.
woman, yeah. Yeah, my baby, me woman, yeah.
Real facts, music.
Ever to the rain. If I see me, oh, they chose the fine. Now the mommy they cook. If I see me, oh, they chose the French. Now the mommy they cook. Every day and then she they give me food. Now the mommy they cook. If I'm not satisfied, she they put on more. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy they cook, yeah. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. Yeah, it's a big cook. The mommy they come, who not clap for ram. Sabi old man, and care for ram. So can't hold me and I go be your man. I go play with you, never blue. Now facing that, he kinda forget. It's a big cook, it's a big brook, it's a big doing work na net. Now facing that, he kinda forget. It's a big cook, it's a big brook, it's a big doing work na net. If I see me, oh, they chose now the mommy they cook. If I see me, oh, they chose the French. Now the mommy they cook. Every day and then she they give me food. Now the mommy they cook. If I'm not satisfied, she they put on more. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. Mommy they cook, yeah. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. It's a big cook. Hard-working woman, you know depend on man. Yaki and Okiam, she dey cook. If he gets money, he dey she a ram. Me mama gets na hand, he dey be a ram. He respect me friends, and me family. He a go do anything for make you live happily. Now fitting that. Not forget, it's a big cook, it's a big brook, it's a big doing work na net. Now fitting that, he cannot forget. It's a big cook, it's a big brook, it's a big doing work na net. If I see me, oh, they chose the fine. Now the mommy they cook. If I see me, chose the French. Now the mommy they cook. Every day and then she they give me food. Now the mommy they cook. If I'm not satisfied, she they put on more. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy they cook, yeah. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. It's a big cook. Woman, no rape woman, respect woman, see woman, yeah. And my baby, me woman, yeah. What a woman do for me? We not able to pay them, woman, yeah. Salon baby, woman, yeah. If I see me, oh, they chose the fine. Now the mommy they cook. If I see me, oh, they chose the French. Now the mommy they cook. And she they give me food. Now the mommy they cook. If I'm not satisfied, she they put on more. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy they cook, yeah. Now the mommy they cook. Now the mommy no power head. Now the mommy they cook. It's a big cook. If I see Honorable Alaji Kemosi saying body define, now the mommy they cook. Commander Snow, now Mariama they cook. Madam Nene Tue, now they cook for the youths London. Money making machines, wheel bats.
Yes, of course, the Mamide Cook, of course, that have been heavy rain from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Of course, until when I don't see what they talk about, Salon man get talent. You know, Salon people, that anything we will put your attention to, we put your heart inside, we do them to perfection. We really get talent. And so this is exactly what we call Sierra Leone music. You know, this it gets all the Sierra Leonean identity. When you play them any side, people that you know say Sierra Leonean music. Just like when you play reggae, people that feel say this is Jamaican music. You play hip hop, they know say this is from USA. You play Ghanaian music, they know say that from Ghana. You play Ivorian music, they know say this is from Cote d'Ivoire. So this kind of song where we man they don't play today are the songs that we associated with Sierra Leone. And so if only with musical artists then go able for copy this style, they no one for impersonate, they no one for be another person, then Sierra Leoneans then go begin for appreciate the music. I don't see plenty who say I don't listen to Sierra Leonean music where the music get fine beats, where the beat you want dance, but the message where they part the music is so poor. Either somebody will talk say they don't hate them, or somebody will talk say whether they hate them, he get past them, he get this, he get that. You know, Sierra Leoneans will get for, you know, we get for take it easy, we just get for mellow. Let me not feel say anybody, if you post it against you, now in your business, you just go ahead for do your thing where you feel say you're able for do for either uplift your own soul, or for uplift your own brother or sister or your friend, for uplift Sierra Leone as a country. We get for begin the left all the incident. So I will want to say plenty thank you to Heavy Rain for this kind of song. The Mamide Cook, of course, waiting woman that they do for we a fine for very appreciate them. And you know, music get power. The information where they put inside music, it make a lot of people. It has power. And so one for tell them plenty thank you, right? And so next, we get for a move on to the former Minister of Finance, Sierra Leone, and former National Chairman and leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, when at the main opposition country. We're able to talk to her exclusively on some of the key issues that happen in the country, including the austerity measures, the cozy friendship between Sierra Leone government and the Chinese government. You know, waiting at the EU take on the whether SLPP na a better governance in Sierra Leone and EU candidacy. So we get to talk to Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin exclusively from studio number 8 today, as it be ready for talk to we. So we want for me to continue for stick around as we bring Mr. John Benjamin to we right now for let's talk to we. Okay, stick around. You know, and so, ladies and gentlemen, just like I would don't talk, you know, saying Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin, now been a former Minister of Finance, then of course, now been former National Chairman and leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, one of the main opposition party in the country, and then apart from that, now man, we don't serve in various capacities in the country, so we go call him as one of us people that we don't work for Sierra Leone and we don't get the authority for able for profile and views on the country. So in fact, we've been get a talk with him, and so we'll get for bring that talk right now for me see which kind of talk we been get with Mr. Benjamin. Okay, so in fact, like how we don't tell you for say we get for exclusively to one of the stakeholders of the country, and also the SLPP, that's the Sierra Leone People's Party, where now the main opposition political party in Sierra Leone. We now get for talk to real brother and not to other person, that person will now also be Mr. John Oponjo. We are the former Minister of Finance in Sierra Leone and also the former National Chairman and leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, where now the main opposition party in Sierra Leone. And they talk to you today live from Moyamba. Now that make you know before Brian come live for long ago before CM interact with. We talk to you on the phone today from Moyamba. Hello, Mr. Benjamin. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. I just arrived in Moyamba.
Okay, well, I would hope so you get good time out there. You get good reception there?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and so
okay.
Right, we're glad to forget you on Sherrick's Broadcast Network, and today plenty people in the wait for me than your voice, me than you talk to them, because they say you're not supposed to they talk true, and so now that true they will go for talk today. So we go for start the government of Sierra Leone. We don't see the president, His Excellency Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma don't go China. He say a good China for good tell and thank you for where that government they be help of during the time of Ebola, and of course the relationship between China and Sierra Leone for over 45 years. And so we just want for get your own perspective on that visit, being that China itself, we know say they don't get a long relationship with Sierra Leone, but people that they look at them as a communist regime and then getting a visit from a democratic government. What do you think about that?
Well, first, China, as we know, one of the world powers now in terms of economy. When the world economy get down, China economy see they go up, and they help we at that time when they come. And when China wanted to stand, we want to nap and UN as the political power. I mean, for reflection, Sierra Leone was one of the countries who actually been stand by China and nominator for make a day na UN as world power instead of Taiwan. So it's good for make themselves in their own way, then stand by we and pay back. But I have concern that somehow trade himself, it get to be balanced. It should not be exploitative, because basically somehow, like the president of China now, what we will look forward to, how they go benefit Sierra Leone in terms of helping the economy. We see for make it can pump we up when we did in some real economic mess, and we don't virtually mortgage we country to China.
Right.
How we go get out of that mortgage? How will China free we? Because the iron ore industry will be in we feel say make with the fastest growing economy in the world. We see China left Sudan, we became the fastest collapsing economy in the world, because now they take we iron ore go, and they are in a position for making them prop up with prices. They allowed it to drop like any other price will be the drop, to the extent that we almost collapse as a country. Now that President of Bude, we want to make it not come back with empty hands. And you see, a man's best servant is himself. China, they don't come now, they take advantage per we. They are doing a 4-lane road. They say when they do them on cost recovery basis. And here we are. They make road with it cost $350 million. When we get to debt write-off, when I was Minister of Finance, what did that mean to us as a country is that every year we have debt service fee to the tune of $90 million a year. It means automatically we are now having $90 million a year for make we spend on anything we want for spend. So for make somebody can say they do road for you, where they cost you $150 million, where you go afford really for that road within 2 years. Then you let yourself into an arrangement where you say if I make the road and charge you use of that road, a maintainer, a bring Chinese man there for operate that road, and then they collect the money for 25 years. The road you make you give to government after 25 years, which is the gear not to kaka. But this is to me exploitative So I believe some of the agreement, the way they go into government to therefore review. When I was Minister of Finance, I had the opportunity to go to China. We get a small hydro station, Gadama, Dodo, hydro for that matter. And the Chinese had gone into a bad arrangement with us. Now they come with the machines there. They say they'll come with the machine for do that hydro there. And they go upgrade that from about 2.5 megawatts to 6 megawatts. And it was going to cost us something like 5-6 million. They are going to provide half of the money in terms of machinery. They will provide the balance money. And your understanding was, at the time I was there, we don't sign an agreement say, therefore manage that damn day where they don't make it until they recover their money will get for pay there. I went there and I said no. I mean that type of arrangement is bad arrangement. If we don't for pay you $3 million, how long did it take for ship your machine? They tell me. I said okay, before your machine come, believe me, what they assure you would have paid half of that money. By the time we finish the job, we don't pay money done. So we figured that into our budget. So within 1.5 years, we paid off that money and we took ownership of the running of that facility. This is how a country should stand on its leg. You don't go to a country because you don't have management skills. I mean, to me, this is really not acceptable.
Right.
Now, going into austerity by this particular government, now the same type of reckless expenditure now put me into austerity. Well, I don't know, I don't mean to be impolite to anybody, but honestly, I believe, I mean, there was a lot of reckless expenditure. We, with no disrespect, will indeed put we in this mess. So I believe, if we get very responsible governments, where they spend money, that they think of the future ahead of them, then some of them problems we would get inside today, we would have avoided it. We don't get for make we do in this type of mess. So it's a rich country. If properly managed, believe me, we will be a developing country very soon. Forget about all these talk where they talk about infrastructure, these are just another name for corruption. Because what they do, I mean, they begin make rules, up to today they not done some of the rules where they start. 9 years you do in government. Now we don't have 1 year for make them done. They don't start new rules. Another source of corruption. People don't dig. Because as you give contractors, that is overpay for the price, and then also they go through procurement procedures, and what it don't happen back. This Ebola we can't get became an excuse for people to do the wrong thing. Then now nobody go by any rules or regulations, without procurement procedures, and when the report then come from the Auditor General, you will feel sorry for a poor country like Sierra Leone. This Ebola disaster will be fortuna indeed into big benefit for our country, because we would have used those resources, those supported and given, for make we build very strong hospitals, for make we develop with nurses the capacity, for make we get doctors there, so that their doctors when they die in fighting Ebola, then they will not have died in vain. But here we are. I mean, it make we lost the service and we don't make any effort to replace them, because some of the money we come, we could have used it for invest in proper training of specialist doctors. So I think why they don't lost. I mean, they will not just be forgotten like that. People like Dr. Carr, Dr. Willoughby, you say, I mean, a real disaster in it we. You see,
and so
with the what program have we put in place to replace them?
And so what, John, would you see as a result of the austerity measures, we now would see, your transportation costs don't go up to 2,000 in some places, and pay, and the drivers they not get changed. So anytime where people then go inside motorcar, then go calm down, the drivers they not get changed, then just speed up, then go with the motorcar. So we see this as a potential problem we get for happen at Sierra Leone, as a result of these austerity measures. Now waiting, now the question where I want to ask you, other countries then they would institute austerity measures in their country, but we see waiting then your leaders then they do for actually show say they are committed to the austerity measures, such as Tanzania. We see the president they ride inside passenger motorcar, we see the passenger plane. I want to know if we don't see any thing on the part of the government na Sierra Leone for social say, then they show some kind of commitment and responsibility. So the masses then will say they are committed to these austerity measures. When I see anything like that.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't think this government they even think in that line. Currently, what they are doing, I mean, taxation in every area. Forget about just the transport cost. We don't rise. We don't rise on the same salary. But that's if we drink now, the charge what they charge, it don't increase. Electricity, the GST don't increase, partner. The 15% more tax don't go on now. So for instance, drinks there, soft drinks there for people. I'm not going to talk about beer and luxury. So a lot of things don't go up and hardship don't double. And most of which income remain the same. And this fuel price where they increase, they had no business for doing what they have done. It is just mere exploitation them further. Because when they may say, okay, I mean, now IMF tell them say for withdrawal subsidy, IMF they don't say they must not go that side there. But looking at it, I was Minister of Finance when we didn't get for visit the price structure of fuel in our country. And it will please you for no say. Indeed, government makes a lot of money out of fuel. And during that time I was there as minister, and that was the time we took a decision for say, yes, fuel we get for structure. And not only make we just make money out of farm, we therefore invest the money we make out of fear for make we develop the country further. What did we do? We get a formula for fix the price of fuel and the pump price, so that when a fuel land there, you get a landed cost, and from that point now you begin for charge duties there. You see, I mean, you get your duties the way they charge on the landed fuel. Till it comes to that point, so you get the landed cost in use, and then you get other charges that now they add. You see, like every vehicle they use, where they use fuel, they pay some percentage for road maintenance. You pay road maintenance fund. You pay also customs duty. So all of those taxes, with them in draw, they rise up to some amount where you call the pump price. We realize that the pump price of petrol, diesel, and kerosene, they are all different. During the time I was as minister, now I know, I mean, there's a lot of problems with the undergo in our country. Then they mix the products. So because of that, let me give the same price to all the products there, so that nobody will mix it. We can't do that. Sierra Leone is unique. From that era we do that, we are still continuing it. But we do it for very good reasons. Then two, fair price also, not to be the same in Africa, Bo, Kenema, up to Kwendu. Now Kwendu they get the highest price. So what did we do? At that time, we took the highest price, that Kwendu price, that will make them for the rest of the country. And those differentials, we set what we call strategic stock fund. So that the idea was that money they now will use for as reserve and build our up so that we can sell the other oil fuel and we reserve them so that when there's a change in pump price, it don't go affect the cost immediately. at the time we are leaving government, we had over 12 billion bills in that account. Wow. All of that had gone. Now, when they don't come, the last formula where they work, for every liter they buy, now they charge 500 loans. In fact, the actual cost with them for was 5,500. They add 500 loans per every liter. They call up for infrastructural fund. What is the infrastructural fund support? They reckless spending with the data. When they grab the G contract there, oh, go make road here, go do this, go do that. You see? So for that, they are charging 500 euros per liter. So that makes the fuel price there at 6,000 euros per liter. And imagine you are selling like 3 to 4 million liters of fuel every week. Multiply that by 500 euros. And you know the quantity they make, whether they now waste in terms of the reckless projects there. Which to me, at this point in time, they're ready for go into election. And we also get austerity measures, we no need for doing. So basically, what did they do? They bring hardship on people, and you're going to talk about transportation. I mean, somehow you go like to see the queues, and then compare to the fleet of vehicles where I mean, the austerity measure not really affect the lifestyle anyway. Forget about that. Now the poor man in lifestyle, I don't go down again further.
So God, John, that brings me to this question. Of course, there is no doubt for say SLPP gets some of the best human resources there. In fact, based on your explanations, we understand how effective an SLPP government can be. But that brings me to this question about itself, when the main opposition political party in the country. You know, a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they not only see it as a viable alternative to governance in the country, based on the fact that there is so much disunity inside the party not able for really do anything for able for move on to the point Sierra Leoneans then will say, we don't want this other political party in power, but let's turn to SLPP. So you will do a small summary of what they go on inside the SLPP and how the people then go able Panam as the next government of that country?
First, make I tell you, Boku thank you for which you gave me the opportunity for make I talk about the party. Right. Because I don't manage the party for 4 solid years as chairman and leader. It's a beautiful party, and it's a wonderful party, and indeed it gets large human capacity. These things we talk about, normal teaching challenges where any political party can get. APC they are in court. Few weeks before the late Tijan Kaba help them for make them resolve the matter, and they go into election and win. We don't come on court for some time now, so we don't even take a lead over. Because we'll be out of court for some time. And what we have also done, we don't begin to organize a party. I mean, there are a lot of us who feel to get the potential for lead the party. 10 of us have come together. We don't say, let me look at the party above the individual interest. And we don't for condemn violence. We don't team up for say, we membership there, whether they support we for see we as working together, living together, and that civility there among we. So based on that, there's that culture of unity coming back into our party. Unfortunately, 1 or 2 people are still to, including some of when they support various interests. Because you go for look at the party interest above the interest. But some people look at their interest, not at the party interest, because they are promised positions. We know we need. So now they don't promise as an idea for being Minister of Finance. With the investor in the wrong person for make the make sure so that person win. It's not a question of person winning, it's a question of the SLPP winning. So basically we now in the process for we move the party forward. As you may know, we don't do consensus building which I will get we electoral college. For make we do first level of delegate elections there. We are at constituency level. We get 112 constituencies. We don't do the election. And yes, we do the first set of 81 constituencies, and there were problems in some where the late PPLC chairman made a look at them. Then self can help we do another 31. So we don't complete with constituency elections then, but there are kicking problems between interest group them where they get what you call power structures. Where this go say, oh, now this person win, this, so that this person win. So last week we have been looking at that. When the police and the police also had listened to us, we try for appeal to them that they should not be part of our problem. Really come for make the whole party together, then they begin support factions within the party. So we agreed with them that the election we don't left, we will do for make we get executive for 17 political district by the party. We go one for only going to them when we don't get a clean list of delegates there. So that we don't get two lists. We don't get the police for go two different sides for provide security. So that is what we have been working on. Unfortunately, there has been again some few challenges we happen between the current executive, the chairman and leader, and in acting secretary general. We don't create some chaos into the process, but I sure say they will resolve it. And once they resolve that and we get over that, we do with district elections to get the result. The next thing our regional, and after the regional, then go there the national convention. We will get the national party executives 31 in number. That completes the whole exercise. Then thereafter, we will now start the journey for make we get a flag bearer. And I can assure you of one thing. We just saw what happened in the Gambia. That don't energize we. We don't come together for say for work together. And we believe strongly that we will use the same pattern. Where we, instead of having several people contesting, among us we are going to have our best foot forward. And I hope so it will likely be me. So that once we put that forward, we will get the other parties, most of them existing in name, for make them join with, so that indeed our country is in real mess. And the only way we will change that, now for make we get a new party in power. Party really will now alternative to APC and just SLPP. So once we come back into power, SLPP will differ from APC in the manner where we know the govern just for SLPP. We do it for the whole of Sierra Leone and for Sierra Leoneans. We are one country, one people. The big problem with APC gets, where people do not want to tell them, is that when APC they in power, they create all the bases of the country. Because they now they only run the country for APC and their supporters, their cronies there. They are not running Sierra Leone for Sierra Leoneans. They are running Sierra Leone for APC. And that has to stop. Because they make where Ebola come, it catch which will pass down. Because they appoint ministers where it did not supposed to really go near a ministerial office. And they give them the chance for make the country up. When Ebola come, the Minister of Health at that time tell me they are on top of the situation. Not doing that, the situation was on top of her. And even when we try to tell them, get prepared. This thing is in Liberia. And so they are pretending to get all the facilities. And so John, where we ended up in a big mess. So what we are saying here is, yes, we want to rely on all of una big understanding. For make una say row. If I know that they tell people that the truth, then for make una always the energize people there for make them continue for divide the party, because each and every one of una get a own candidate. And if we come together as we have started doing, the job becomes easier for us. But we never come together, they would have put you apart. Right. And so appeal to us for making make every effort for come together, just as we are also doing.
And so, Mr. Benjamin, this talk we don't talk is really very encouraging. And so, if you say this same message when you don't give the viewers the also that trickle down to the ordinary SLPP members in the country?
Yes, we don't begin to give them that message there.
Right.
And it will surprise you for people, most people there don't begin to see reality that indeed APC don't fail. The only hope and we don't begin to tell them say they don't look at SLPP in terms of a person. They look at SLPP as a party. And one thing we have started doing is we tell people and say no vote for anybody for serve this party because he is support an aspirant. Vote for the person because he get the capacity for service and he get the resources, he get the energy for make it grow SLPP which are a day. But if you can't appoint somebody because you feel say they support GOB and we you don't get the right support here, at the end of the day you deceive yourself. So basically people do not begin to look into that man. So you see say now when you do opposition it's a difficult challenge. So we are not trying to get a good team who indeed will serve the party and move them back into governance. And we want to rely on the people that have full understanding so that they not look at the interests of the aspirant above the interests of the party. We want to make the interests of this party be bigger than with individual interests. SLPP big part to all.
Right. And so Mr. Benjamin, you get any idea as to when SLPP members then going to think, say, this particular time, now we therefore get a flag bearer election? Because now very important election that one, once the party don't put down the BNM, they I think say most of them already talk will fall in place squarely. Do you know any time for the convention?
First, make this current setup, current executive the way they did, not to then the we go into convention for flag bearer. Forget about that. Their own job is stop at the convention where they replace them. They are going to be changed. But, I mean, you are going to get a new set of people as it is beginning to show up. So two conventions therefore take place, or now one convention? Is it two conventions? Of course. Of course, we don't even start the race yet for flag bearer. I can tell you that. The new people they come, now then they put down the rules and regulations for flag bearer. This exercise they do now people they run the party. You know, we are in court.
But Mr. Benjamin, which time will the party go get? Which time will the party go get for able for prepare itself now for the national election? Because they understand say now by 2018, is that true?
Well, make a land. I just this exercise they carry now. If we don't do the district election, we will do regional election. Within the next couple of weeks, once we don't do regional election, then most of the race is run. Then now one meeting where they take convention and one meeting that they call now, yes, then we now do a national convention where we get with national officers. With national officers, and that completes the team. When that completes the team now, that new team, now then they begin the process for flag bearer convention. And before they call it convention, they therefore get next meeting, they therefore decide on rules and regulations and qualification where they make you come forward for making the contest for flag bearer. That may take another couple of weeks. So the earliest we will talk of actually getting your flag bearer contest over will be sometime next March, April, May the latest. So that's how I see it.
Okay, well that is good. And so
we just for do everything for make we not get people the way they will come for the mess up where we are now. We sort of go slow the process down. But once we're able to cross it, it will be put on a fast lane and we'll get there very soon.
And so when we talk about your candidacy right now, you can also do a small update as to how the people then feel about you becoming the flag bearer of the Sierra Leone People's Party. How far you don't go with your campaign?
You see, first, I not just come into the party for them and say that make me flag bearer. A lot of people are coming forward because they want to be flag bearer. No. I don't serve this party in various capacities. And I start at the level of just other member, councillor to head of a district as a district council chairman. They with the late President Tijan Kaba asked me for me to serve as Minister of Finance, which I did for over 2 years. And we all know the result we achieved as Minister of Finance. Then after that, we lost an election. When we lost the election, I put my every effort into building this party. After we lost the election, you had the party in limbo for 2 years until I came on board. The day I came on board, the party office was virtually brought down. The office was burnt down. And I took over a party office that had no chairs, nothing, no vehicle, no fire self, nobody don't hand over anything to me. So I have built the party from scratch. And this is what most people they don't remember. I built this party from my bare hands. I mean, vehicles that have been used, I mean, resources that have been used, and I also make everybody know that from the chairman down to the constituency executive, nobody is on payroll. All are voluntary service. So at that level, I was using my own vehicles, my resources for build the party to that extent that we now get vehicles for party, we get furniture, we get computers, we get everything at party office, we get generators, everything functioning. I left it there. And again, what I did was, when I took over this party, we were in debt. 30 million. At the time when I came in, there was no money. And we go for use with skills for us. We ensure we pay all of that debt. And in my hand in overnote, I did indicate what we left for this party.
And so, John, we get about 3 more minutes for let me complete this interview. What I am saying here is, when I win the first time, I had to contest the second time, and when I contest the second time, I out of less than 600 votes, I got 388. So, indeed, all over the country, I am known to this party. And they are aware of what I have done. And in terms of APC, I mean, somehow I have been the most vocal person because APC foot to foot. We don't go into concert with APC in so many areas. Some of them have won against them. So in terms of capacity for we start APC, I stand taller than most people. And apart from that, in terms of skill,
because you no longer have sufficient funds to continue the call. To recharge your call,
alright, ladies and gentlemen, and so that's how we're gonna end that interview with Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin. He talks to me today from Moyamba in the southern province of Sierra Leone. He did it right on a visit for organize the party and for other things. And so we want to tell you plenty thank you. We got to find time again because we're not done the interview. So we got to find time for bring Mr. Benjamin back for me to talk to me on some other key issues in the country.
The queen and the king, case you don't know. At the bantan, the smart one with pattern, alongside Kennedy P. Yeah, the party don't start, make we chat the floor. Everybody make we chat out the floor. Rim papa rim just touch out the dance. Make we chat out the dance. Boom bam bam, who no jump and wine. Loud mo just the patter the bass.
Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Party today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Today we the party today. I said the party don't start. Make us see dance if you come for enjoy. I said the party don't start. Make us see shout if you come for enjoy. One no fat all we want for chill till early morning. Then say about make you pull out today. Everybody pull out today. Then say about make you chill out today. Chill out today. Every day we the chillin' party. We the chillin' party. Every day some
The party
champagne.
don't start, make we chat out the floor. Everybody make we chat out the floor. Rim papa rim, just touch out the dance. Make we chat out the dance. Boom bam bam, who no jump and wine. Loud mo, just the patta the bass.
Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Today we the party today.
Me tell us every start at the place. Bubble and wine and I do it for me. Tell me no say that you ever fun it. I know you never wine for money. Pump on, 7 at heaven and 7 at I'm making the niggas feeling the shit and I tell me say the band party not the yacht I say. So, girl, you're pretty when you in your body. Love when you are bubble when you in your body. Me love when you are jump and wine for me. Love when you are jump and wine, my girl. Me love when you are bubble and I go and make you bubble and wine. You know have any say you drink palm wine. See the girl them just wine and wine. 7 at 7 and I'm making the girl them a wine up.
Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Today we the party today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Today we the party today.
We never see no party like this. Everybody say we high like satty like this.
You were telling me say you never party like this. Dallas, you never party like this. So you were telling me say you never chill like this. See everybody just a whine to the bass. The DJ just a play for make everybody crazy. I know you wanna have some fun, some food, some drink for make you mix up the place. I know you wanna jump up and dance. Jump up and dance. Okay, if you want for dance, yeah. But I can't join we make you dance, yeah. Okay, if you want for chill, yeah. But I can't join we make you chill, yeah. Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Today party today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the chill out today. Today we the party today. Today we the party today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, now so we get for end the broadcast tonight. Of course, I know say I got good time with everything we'll bring come to now. Of course, one for take this opportunity for tell una plenty thank you for way when they support we and for way when they view we broadcast them. Of course, what you don't like just now Dallas. Of course, now today with the party now. Of course, you see now so that we picking a kiddo come out now so that the party will kind of clean the place. Of course, now that happen, but everything look beautiful because we do them in the spirit of Sierra Leone. So one for tell una plenty thank you for everything. Of course, Mina Ibrahim Sharif, and of course we come to una today from Houston, Texas, and precisely studio number 8. Of course, this time before we end, I will go for bring Akman back for let it go do put cola for we once more. All right, so stick around with us, and thank you very much for watching once more.
Yeah, man. Oh na 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 na. It don't tell where you dey suffer. It don't tell where you dey be at. Be the master like you did. Jam the blade and butter. Jam the guy gari. Send and go down with water. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you where you be at. Mi wahala empala. I want to pay you back. Oh. So baby, I want to put color. Can me go to your mama? I want to put color. Can me go to your papa? I want to put to your auntie, your coolie brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. Yeah, man. Where you not be get, now you and me. Congo ça des très for scatter we. They're not able. Bizarre body très for scatter we. They're not able. Bomba come from Mazodi and go. They're not able. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you where you be at. Mi wahala and palava. I want to pay you back. Oh. So baby, I want to put color. Get me go to your mama. I want to put color. Get me go to your papa. I want to put color. To your auntie, your coolie brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. Yeah, nah. You ain't no one see we. Holy Ghost fire. Rabadagang. Say, you ain't no one see we. Holy Ghost fire. Rabadagang. Ole Congo salai like bizarre body. Hey, una can't jump body, can't see which eye me and me baby with the rope pota. Big bagata, money day for fire, baby repeat. Hey, hits the plenty like Sena Prede. Dance the you tired today, na you on day after the party, straight so the honeymoon. America, England, Holland, Germany, jealousy, a big one, not jammy. With the chugudun chagadam, with the yeah, man. So baby, I want to put color. Can me go to you mama? I want to put color. Can me go to you papa? I want to put color. So your auntie, your coolie brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. Can me go to you mama? I want to put color. Can me go to you papa? I want to put color. So your auntie, your coolie brother and sister. I want to put color. So baby, I want to put color. I want to put color. I want to put color. Yeah, man. Talk to no more man, you play. Oh. You know warro. You not tagaraga. Charismatic. Hey, your lucky star. I want to put color. I want to put color.